Okay guys, let's do an urgent real-time Bitcoin, actually altcoin forecast, because I actually missed that pump on Bitcoin. It was the easiest pump in the world because there was a channel, there's a rising wedge, and then there was a bear trap, and then we re-entered with a double bottom, and I didn't see it. I just didn't see it. I was working on algorithms, which is what I do. But what we're gonna do, since we missed the Bitcoin pump, let's make even more money with altcoin pumps. And what we've got are 3 different altcoins that are just gonna do insanely well. So let me show you what they are. This one is Worldcoin, WLD. This one is, you probably know what this one is. Actually, I can't click in here. This is WIF, this is Render, and this is Worldcoin. This thing's gonna go up a lot. You see this format here, this thing, this is like super bullish. It's Render, and NVIDIA is gonna do super well. So when NVIDIA does well, this thing's gonna do well. The way the elite are running this shit show called the stock market, they're gonna pump the stock market all the way up until the primaries, the elections, so that Joe Biden looks good, right? And what they're gonna do is they're gonna focus all their money on the top 5 stocks. And one of those top 5 stocks is NVIDIA Render, is NVIDIA, so it's Render. So Render is going to go up. Render is like a proxy for NVIDIA. I don't even know if they've developed anything. I don't know if they're coding anything. I don't even know if the devs are dead. But this thing's going to pop because NVIDIA. This guy is Worldcoin. And Sam Altman just came out and said 2 things. He said ChatGPT 5 is going to make ChatGPT 4.5, the most recent version, or 4, seem like the dumbest AI ever. And guess what? We made Worldcoin a new partner with ChatGPT. What? Yeah, Worldcoin is now a partner. This is like 3 days ago, right as the major dump was happening, he made this quiet little, tiny little announcement and said, yeah, we're official partners now. ChatGPT and Worldcoin are gonna work together with the orb, with the eye scanning orb. So this thing's gonna pop. This is World, WLD. And this is WIF, obviously. So what I've done is I've shown you the lowest these things can go. If we just keep going up, this is the lowest it'll retrace. So this tells you, you do the math, this tells you what leverage you can use. So here, this is WIF. This thing can drop all the way back down to minus 21%. It won't. But at minus 21%, you could literally do a 4x long and not get liquidated, unless you're on Binance or Bybit. If you do Binance or Bybit and everything moves quickly, they will pre-liquidate you at just about half your liquidation price. So you can only do about a 2x long if it reaches here, unless you use Rollbit. If you use Rollbit or say, what's the other one? Based.bet, you use those guys and it'll honor exactly to the dot where liquidation is. So you can do a 5x long on this, but I don't even think it'll do a 10% dip at most. So you can get away with an 8x long, 7x long, and still be fine. More than likely, if you really want to be safe, I would do a 4 or 5x long on Based or Rollbit, and just do half of that on Binance or Bybit. This guy is Render. I don't even know if you can do leverage on Render, but if you can, this thing can fall a maximum of 11%, so 9x on Rollbit and Based, 4x on Binance and Bybit. And this guy is Worldcoin. You can definitely do a long on the Worldcoin. This will fall a maximum of 12%, so 8x on Rollbit and Based, 4x on Binance or Bybit. And you're gonna make way more money than you would have if you just longed Bitcoin safely. Obviously, if you had done 1,000x long on Bitcoin, you'd be insanely rich right now, which I didn't do because I missed the dumbest of bear traps. It was the dumbest thing. Anyway, when you guys see a falling wedge, price goes outside the falling wedge, then goes right back inside the falling wedge, it's a bear trap. Tell me, send me the sign and say, hey, Uncle BFM, you know that thing you told me about a falling wedge and price going, dipping underneath that falling wedge and then going right back inside the falling wedge, just up, back inside that triangle that's shaped like a bird's beak down? Send me the chart. Because I've tried, literally, I keep telling everybody, I've tried to get PhDs. I've paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to PhDs, mathematicians, computer programmers, computer programming professors, computer science professors, to try and make me an alarm system that says, hey, we had a falling wedge, price went outside the falling wedge, and now price is back inside the falling wedge. Beep, 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 beep. Here's the alarm. Everybody failed. It's like all these computer science professors are idiots, or they're really, really smart. Like they probably made the alarm and just kept it from themselves and told me that they couldn't make it. Anyway, oh, and one more thing, you're gonna get rich for this. Ta-da! This coin just hit listing price. It was under listing price. Literally, this is opening price. It was under and just hit. Now it's just gonna explode. What is this? This is AI Teddy Max, AI Teddy Max, and the address ends in 75. C75, so it's like color 75. And yeah, that's my jiu-jitsu mat behind me. Get rich, guys. Let's get rich together. And send me your charts if you see some of these things that I mentioned.